this year we've worked on a program which is centred around the seasons, and that's been a great springboard for us. It's meant that we can take all of our different curriculum areas and focus it all back on what's happening in Gäwa at the time. So by looking at the seasons, we can be taking our science program, which we're looking at weather, and that hooks in really nicely. We can take our history program, which looks at family, and so we've done lots of work with kinship systems and understanding who I am in Christ, who my family is, and working together as a community, so involving the community as well. But having community people come in and talk to us about particular things that are happening right now, seasonally. So if it's the cycads and the cycad nuts, if it's the pandanus and the pandanus weaving, the process of hunting stingray, whatever it might be, we're looking at learning as it's happening, and that's giving great context, I think, to the students' learning. So as they're learning, it's making sense because they've got an instant application. Yep, that's happening, I've seen that. So we've had lots of kids catching butterflies and looking at them and finding chrysalis, keeping them. Mandy's in the other class has been keeping them until watching them hatch and watching them grow and transforming into butterflies. And so that's been a source of great conversation. But that's happening right now, and so with the learning's taking place as in context, so and at the right time. So.
Welcome to Damla class. We've been looking this term as a whole class and as a school at the Yungal seasons and how many seasons we have here in Gäwa and what the seasons look like for us. So the Jamakuli are thinking, the children are thinking what a season looks like for them, what they do, what they collect, what food is available. And so we've got the chart that Gutha was working on with some others, outlining our 7 seasons, and now we're taking photos, images, and writing the words to go with them. Yeah? So the kids get a good understanding, and the language is being in English and in Yungamatha. We're pulling it together so they're getting both parts, and they're relating to what they're doing, and to them, to their home. And that goes with our AL text, our literacy text, which is My Home in Kakadu, and that ties in with seasons in Kakadu, and which they have 6 of, and we have 7. So we're going to start next week looking at how they compare, and so that's the story of what we're doing. So, We're having the headphones just puts them in a zone where they can, they're not distracted. Whereas when they're reading, we have them read to us one-on-one. So Joanne will read with them, and I'll read with them, and then you can get their attention and just focus. So it's oral and written, so they're getting both, which is good. So they can hear the sounds. It's in English, so they're hearing the sounds and being able to chunk words and put them together. It's all games and activities basically. You can tell me, is it still morning? Yeah. Still morning? Yeah. Yo, just. Okay, I want you to say a big good morning to David. Good morning, David. Good morning,
Well, working in Gäwa class is an absolute privilege because the children here love to come to school, they're eager to learn, we work as a team, and we encourage each other because we all have a go, and even the teacher makes mistakes, and we try and integrate the learning of English with the learning of Yungamatha so that the children are experiencing both languages and the similarities between them. Our whole overview this year is about community and the seasons, and in Gäwa class we're learning from the book Early Dances to the Didgeridoo by Alison Lester, which ties our whole year together. So Alison has Ernie going to live in Kakadu for 12 months, and he writes letters home to the children that are his friends. And so our mailbox in Mail classes become a real feature, so the children are actually actively writing about what their experiences are here, how the weather affects us. And it's beautiful to see the little children particularly being able to read short books at the end of each week to visiting adults and friends, kids in Damala class and their parents. And success breeds success, so they're used to small group work and sequential development of skills in both languages. And just as they're learning English skills, I'm trying to learn Yulumaka skills, so they're teaching me. So it's a wonderful cooperative effort, and we have the support and encouragement from the local community. So it's a wonderful, exciting place to be.
What? We're going to read. Next word. Keep your fingers in. This is what we're going to be doing today. Painting of Natalie Gäwa. Sure? Well, say it slowly so I So this is a painting someone's done with both of those. We're studying the seasons through the school year this year, and so in our classes we're working on whatever things we're seeing in nature around us. And yeah, I've had lots of the black and white cockatoos around this year, so working on how to draw them, just taking the stuff and having some fun with painting. Yeah.